Okay guys, this is the first lesson on computer science. We do this every year. We check that you are aware of things you need to be aware of about being safe online and generally using computers. So this is your first bit of work. The aim is for you to be aware of the dangers of using computers online. There is a separate video that I'd like you to do as an independent learning task instead of the 11 o'clock to 11:30 slot. Just one day for your own use. Just check you're aware of what you need to be aware of about when you're doing distance learning and being safe using your computer. What things you can do to actually stop yourself getting hurt, and the impact of COVID-19 on the use of computers, particularly in schools, but also things to consider at home. The next part, so the actual aim of the safety one is to be aware of the dangers and how to reduce any risk we find. Now, you should have seen a match-up exercise, which was to match the person, the face, and the company with a follow-up question of what's the common service all these companies provide. So I think the easiest ones for you to do quite quickly are Bill Gates, which is this guy here. He founded Microsoft, one of those little jobs there that they started off in a garage or someone's bedroom. I think it was actually in his Harvard Hall of Residence that they started building computers. Steve Jobs, this guy here, along with a guy called Steve Wozniak, started building Apple computers out of a garage, and that's their logo there. Apple computers, yeah, gone on to be massive as well as Microsoft. Probably the next person you'd recognise is Mark Zuckerberg, this guy here, who founded Facebook. There's some debate about how much of it was his, but he's now the CEO. Next one is the two guys in the top corner. A bit of a giveaway. They are Larry Page and Sergey Brin. These are the two men who, again, in somebody's garage, founded Google. And it's a funny thing for them, the first set of servers they built for Google, they used Lego bricks to actually mount all the computer stuff together. The last two you probably aren't aware of, but the first one is Chris DeWolf, this guy in the top corner, and he founded a company called MySpace. It was basically Facebook before there was Facebook. And Kevin Systrom, this guy in the middle here, by elimination, he founded Instagram. Not many people know his face. So what do all of these things have in common? Well, a lot of people say they're computer companies. Not really a common service. There's lots of different things they do. But if you consider Microsoft use Bing, Google do Hangouts, and Apple have their own instant messaging systems, they all actually do something called social media. So our first section will be actually dealing with social media, some of the problems, and the online profile, and things you need to be worried about with them. So if you now have a look at the next section, you can actually think about what's going on, then watch the relevant video. Why is this not stopping? Or did it not start?